There's nothing like Pizza Hut pan pizza.
Making it thick, making it tall, making it splash and having it all. Making it heat, making it deep. Sizzle and drizzle, steaming, steaming. Making it early, making it late. Pizza Hut, making it great.
The great taste of pan pizza. 2 layers of cheese, lots of toppings, and a chewy crust. It's America's favorite.
Pizza Hut, making it great.
I'm gonna send you up against the best. Yes, sir. You 2 characters are going to Top Gun.
I feel the need for speed.
For 5 weeks, you're gonna fly against the best fighter pilots in the world.
You guys really are cowboys.
I don't like you because you're unsafe.
That's right.
I am dangerous.
The wild card flies by the seat of his pants.
I guess when I see something, I go right after it.
It takes a lot more than just fancy flying.
Film in this school is about combat. There are no points for second place.
You figured it out yet?
What's that?
Who's the best pilot?
No, I think I can figure that one out on my own.
Tom Cruise, Kelly McGillis. Top
People
Gun.
all over the country are clamoring for Cabbage Patch Kids. It's like a fever taking hold. Potential buyers are not above elbowing, shouting, and crying so they can walk away with their coveted prize. Wherever Cabbage Patch dolls are sold, they're not sold for long. For example, in San Diego, there is no Cabbage Patch doll to be found. Just ask the many callers who are trying to locate one.
No, I'm afraid we're out for the Christmas season.
No, we done.
Some stores sold their allotment in less than a half hour. Many carry other Cabbage Patch items, stickers, and bicycles. But what's the topping without the dessert?
We got approximately 48 of them in on a Wednesday at about 2 in the afternoon, and by 6 o'clock they were all gone. They just waited until our shipment arrived and we brought them out here, and before we could put them on the shelves, people were going through them and choosing the ones that they wanted.
Yes, this is one of the originals, but don't think you're going to get it. The doll belongs to an employee who forgot to take it home. The Cabbage Patch frenzy has been more civilized, more subdued here in San Diego. No riots reported in any store. The doll's manufacturer, Coleco, is trying to step up production and ship more than 2 million Cabbage Patch Kids by the end of the year.
I like that. Which one did you get? I got Louisa. Hey, here, we're not. I like her. I think I like her. She's got a jogging suit. Do you have a jog? Oh, can I have that? I'll give you Anybody have a jog suit? I do, but I'm taking because I waited for him. Which one did you get?
11:30, and we weren't allowed to pick.
We were at 7. We were here.
I'm gonna ask one of them, man.
We were here at 11:30.
11:30.
I was here at 5 o'clock. I was here at 7 o'clock last night.
The day after Thanksgiving not only means eating leftovers, but also coming up with neat ideas for Christmas gifts. That's a bit of a strain for most people, so that partly explains why everyone comes out on the first day of the shopping season to get a head start. Well, if you're straining for ideas, try the electronic industry. It seems to be a magnet to shoppers. Ironically, one of the most popular items are answering machines. Ironic because no one wants to listen to them. This dual-phone answering machine has the latest technological wizardry. You can operate it by remote control.
What this one does, though, is if you do get a caller who doesn't want to talk, it hangs itself up in 7 seconds to keep you from listening to a lot of dead time on it.
The VCR is another hot item. Sales for this machine soared a few years ago, and retailers expect it to keep up the pace.
A lot of people, after they have one for a while, tend to want another one because they have such fun with the first one. And some of the new special effects, such as the digital effects on these machines, are a lot of fun to look at now.
In the toy stores, it's no competition. Nintendo home entertainment games are blowing other items out of the water. K&K Toys just stocked its shelves with the game this morning. It expects to sell out by Sunday.
We've been in contact with Nintendo, and they're sending them as fast as they can. And as you can see, the demand throughout the nation is causing this shortage.
Jewelry and clothing are big hits as usual, but some of the electronic items are at the top of the chart. Sheldon Ingram, 13 News, Virginia Beach.
With us right now, let's bring in the man with the belt. And you can hear the fans acknowledge Nature Boy Ric Flair.
Apparently it was a popular decision. Yeah! Huh? And as for you, smart guy, I don't care if you're the vice president of the biggest wrestling organization in the world. Yeah! You're not Ric Flair. You're not the world heavyweight champion. You're not buying tickets to look at it. So if you got a personal opinion. First and foremost, I don't like Louisville. I am from North Carolina. I don't like Denny Crum. I like Dean Smith. I don't like the Cardinals. I don't like the Cardinals. I like the Tar Heels. So you see right away, when I roll in to Louisville tonight, woo, look as only a Tar Heel can look. You all down there got to learn to live with it because, J.R. Reed, no purpose Ellison. You got it? And tomorrow in St. Louis, above all else, Ric Flair and J.J. Dillon will walk that aisle of that arena one more time. The world champion will take St. Louis apart because...
Well, I believe in the small of a woman's back, the hanging curveball, high fiber, good scotch, and I believe in long, slow, deep, soft, wet kisses that last for 3 days.
Oh, my.
After 12 years in the minor leagues, I don't try out. Besides, I don't believe in quantum physics when it comes to matters of the heart.
Sometimes love can't explain.
Have you ever been tied up in bed? Come on, fire one in here.
This is ridiculous. I'm a professional.
It still remains a mystery to me.
That's hot.
Any other man. Why one surrenders and the other runs away. But it's true.
The rose goes in the front, big guy.
Dare you to stay out of my bed? You are messing with my private life.
When a woman loves a man, a woman loves a man. She does what she can do best he can. And a woman loves, but still I'll find her. Stand beside me. There's not this everywhere. Still I'll find her. Standing beside me. When a woman loves a man, a woman loves a man. She does what she can do. He does the best he can. When a woman loves a man, when that woman loves a man, she does what she can do. He does the best he can. No moon tonight.
He's got men coming out of Fort Sumner. He can't go south because he's got Brady coming in. East is no good because he's got John Kinney coming up now.
Let's dance.
Regulators! Let's settle up!
Those are just boys. Ain't one of them over 21. We don't have a lot of fun now. All I see are hired thieves. Get off my property.
You were supposed to serve 11 warrants and expose the ring. Instead, you went out on a rampage.
Get ready for hell.
Law don't talk like that. Objection, Your Honor. The governor's revoked your deputization powers. You're now wanted by the legitimate law as well as those outside the law. You're being hunted by troops.
Bonnie is believed to be the captain of a deputized gang.
Billy the Kid, huh?
The governor's put a $200 bounty on your head.
Ain't easy having pals.
The Eyewitness News team.
Good evening, everyone. Tonight, our metropolitan area and the whole world mourns the death of 43-year-old movie actress Natalie Wood. Miss Wood won the hearts and minds of fans of the silver screen everywhere.
Very shocked. I really feel very bad about it.
This city of movie makers and movie lovers, more than any other city, appreciated Natalie Wood's performances. Many of her movies were set here in New York City. Miracle on 34th Street, the Christmas classic made in 1947. And her portrayal of Maria in West Side Story, the seething love story set in the tough tenements of New York.
Here you are, and what was just a world is a star.
But she wasn't locked into any particular role, with memorable performances in Splendor in the Grass and Sex and the Single Girl. Natalie Wood won a Golden Globe Award for her performance in From Here to Eternity. She was nominated for an Emmy Award for Cat on a Hot Tin Roof. Off-screen in 1957, she married actor Robert Wagner. They were divorced a few years later and remarried in 1972. And here in New York, movie fans express shock and sadness over the death of Natalie Wood, one of this nation's most glamorous actresses.
She's made films on Staten Island, Splendor in the Grass. So we come from Staten Island, the Staten Islanders, and they watched her Thursday night, A Miracle on 34th Street. And I thought she was a beautiful woman.
Super Mario Brothers 2.
Now, what's Nintendo, you ask, and why should you care? Well, I think it's something you should know about because it's captured America's children. School bus drivers report the kids are talking less about clothes and sports and what Joe did to Jane, and more about...
When you get to those things that go up and down, you just jump on them.
After school, even on the day that brings the first beautiful snowfall of the season. Everyone's eager to get inside the house so they can rush to get to the television set. Now, usually they don't play together. We invited them to a Nintendo party. They pop the cartridge into this deck, which attaches to any television set. These controls direct the characters. The better your eye-hand coordination, the better you do. Never has there been a toy that's been this
The gruesome search for
successful.
bodies continued today. Rescue workers did in fact find more bodies, and with each discovery, the task became more painful.
The official toll now tops 160 dead and more than 180 wounded, not counting one body that was pulled from the debris while News 4 was on the scene this afternoon. Rescue crews worked quickly today, clearing tons of rubble, but much remains to be done. Marine officials expect to find even more bodies, and they have all but given up hope of finding anyone else alive.
We responded to this unprovoked attack by striking back at those sites from whence had come the attack. We don't seek hostilities there. Our mission remains what it was, to help stabilize the situation in Beirut until all the foreign forces can be withdrawn and until the government of Lebanon can take over the authority of its own territory. But we are going to defend our forces there. And this was the reason or the purpose of the mission earlier today.
And now some typical consumer reaction to an exciting Pizza Hut offer.
Yabba-dabba-doo! 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 Yabba-dabba-doo!
That's right, it's Flintstone Kids glasses. Freddie, Betty, Wilma, and Barney. Just 49 cents with any Pizza Hut pizza. There's a different glass every week, so you can collect all 4 for your kids. What do you say to that? Flintstone Kids glasses, only at Pizza Hut.
Oh, excuse me. Where did you grow up, in the woods? Some things fall off my pizza, but that's only because it's got so much stuff on it, and I'm losing my balance. I stole his cheese while he wasn't looking. Pizza raid. Use noise to disorient your opponent. That way you can get more of his stuff on your pizza.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have been informed that Bunker Hill Academy is to be closed. An end to nearly a century and a half of tradition, and an end to the heart of us.
Sir, how can they do this?
With the stroke of a pen, sir. Their field of honor was a desktop.
The lady said the proprietors ordered the school closed. Now, as I see it, we are the proprietors.
You tell us where you put those weapons, or this will be the sorriest day of your life.
All right, we have 3 demands. They're very reasonable. When they're met, we'll be happy to return every weapon, every shell.
You say we. Who else?
Number 1, I want a meeting with General
Put your
Bench.
hands behind your back.
Stay where you are, Sheriff. Everyone in here is here because they want to be here.
Our son would not be involved in something like this.
Lady, if my son can be involved in it, your son can be involved in it.
My men, our tanks, our helicopters, we will take this campus.
So anybody who isn't 100% sure of what we're doing, take 1 step forward. Attention! Forward! Forward! Major Mullen, he's our man. Major Mullen, he's our man. They don't scare us, do they, Charlie?
No, sir. Me neither, sir. They don't scare me.
What in God's name did they teach you in here? You and I have nothing more to talk about.